The concept of a multi-day event was so new 10 years ago, and the basis of a full-service multi-day event was what sort of drew us to it. The idea of riding from one location to the next and providing everything that the rider could need so that the rider can actually just enjoy the amazing terrain that they're riding through. The lube service that we provide en route uses 400 tin cans of chain lube over the 8 days of the event. We have a team of 6 guys, 3 at every water point providing the lube. It's a biodegradable, eco-friendly chain lube, and that's one of the big reasons that we're involved with the event is because of the ethos of the Absa Cape Epic being a green event. At this event, we pretty much expect everything. There's nothing that surprises us. We occasionally see things which you would expect a bike which has done thousands and thousands of kilometers of miles to break at that point, but they break after only a couple of 100 kilometers just as a result of the conditions that we're riding in with this event. I think the most extreme thing we saw once was where a rock was thrown up by a rider's front wheel and left a hole in the frame underneath on the down tube of the bike. It was that much velocity that threw it up. That was probably the most extreme thing we've seen. Sure, it's very cool seeing some of the riders come in at the end of the day and hearing the stories that they've had from en route. When they explain to you the problems that they're having with their bike, it's generally not the bike's problem, it's just a tired rider. We find situations where they say the gears are not working, but all it is that their thumb is just not pushing the gear lever hard enough. And when we get the bike in the stand, the gears are actually working fine. The challenges from a bike point of view have changed over the last 10 years. Initially the riders were very unprepared and we used to do a lot of work on the bikes every day. Nowadays the riders are very prepared, they come with new bikes, better equipment. So generally nowadays we're just doing minor servicing every day and fixing crash damage or damage that's happened during that day's stage. And that can be anything from a simple inner tube change or a tyre change, right down to rebuilding a bike with a new frame. We see everything. The Epic to me is not about the guys that race at the front, it's about the guys that are coming in at the 6-7 hours, the guys that have put in the miles, still have a full-time job, and yet they can finish the race and have a smile on their face and they've enjoyed a day in the saddle in the amazing terrain that we have available to us to ride down here in the Cape. That's to me the essence of the Absa Cape Epic.